Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Golden Lab. Last we left off, a very strong start in the championship with a P3, P4 for our drivers, with an alternative strategy of one stopper and a P2 in the championship standings. Do we have what it takes to fetch the Ezzolinis? We'll see. The first round took place in not Imola, and we're not going very far because we're going to not Monza here, Potenza, the Temple of Speed, which was already a feature of the championship last season, but it's a mainstay. It's not that surprising. Our engine sucks, so let's try to get an engine for Bauer's car this time. I've tweaked the audio settings compared to last episode where the mic sounded, quite frankly, like trash. I hope it's better now. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for your feedback, everyone. New engine, and it's a very good one. Gee, I'm giving it to Tristan because he can take care of it. Bauer, not so much. I know. Is it favoritism? Yeah. But hey, he can take care of his car better. He's not reckless. Yeah. Overall, yeah. Well, new engine. We still have a bit of money in the bank. We may keep that for a bit of spying. Well, I mean, industrial inspiration. And we have a challenge to go into the steering in Monza. And there's basically like 3 corners that are not flat out. Should have checked the calendar before checking the sponsors. Oh well, let's move on. Rain. Well, on the one hand, Bauer's a rainmaster. On the other, he's very crash prone, and this track kills people. Well, everybody partied last night. Okay, it's relatively moderate rain. And the first lap will be on dry tires. We need to get out there as fast as possible. Set a lap as fast as possible. Go. All right. Vitale, don't. Okay, thank you. Yeah, set a lap. Stat. You're in the zone, Bauer. You may be on pole, just like that. Very good lap. Loop isn't bad. Let's see what the Ezzolinis are. Mark is a half a second faster than Bauer. Waiting for the second Ezzolini car of Moretti, who's purple in the first 2 sectors, and goes 3 seconds faster. Yeah. Yeah. This is a chassis track. That's it. That's nothing else to say. Let's try a second lap on the soft. +4 for Gnarly. Better. We're pushing for a second lap on softs, but I think that's the last we'll get away with. Come on. I mean, P3, P5 ain't bad, don't get me wrong, but you can't focus. Maybe Luke will improve? No. It's barely not an improvement, but it's not an improvement. And if it doesn't dry by the end of the session, which I don't think it will, then this is basically the final order. Wait, Morton, don't do that. Morton, don't do that. Oh, you prick! No. Okay, P3, P6. Plus, with the rain, lap times are going to be slow, which means less tuning. Well, that ain't fantastic, is it? And yeah, it's interweather. Well, you never know. If Bauer is in the zone, and with his Rainmeister, he may do something, question mark? It's probably wishful thinking. He was in the zone for his first lap, mind you. So, probably Bauer did his best. Yeah, we are 6 seconds slower. Yeah. Well, just need to hope the track dries out while we tune the car. Oh, it will dry. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be one hell of a last bit of a session. I should go for engine, but I want to get the sponsor. I'm greedy like that. Ugh. Okay, so let's have as many laps as possible. These are basically practice laps until we go out on softs at the end. Softs, they seem to still be faster. Okay, Bauer's in the zone. You never know. We may see some green. Yeah, wishful thinking. Wasn't a bad lap, but it does mean that there are chances to improve right at the death of this session. It's not over. Jesus, that took long enough. Oh, wow. Wow, that is... Yo, Pope. You're better than this. We'll speed through this quali. It's not gonna... much happening. Loop is in the zone. Not faster, though. Only gonna be right at the end when we are on soft tires. Okay, better tuning session. Way better this time around. I mean, lap times are still relatively short. It's not, like, drenched wet, but... timing the last lap, the last flyer, is going to be absolutely critical. We need to go out as late as we can, and that is a golden tune on the steering. All right. Hey, maybe there's a world in which we have 3 golden tunes. Despite our relatively poor performance in that regard. Looking at you, Pope. Okay, he took it personally and drastically improved. Not complaining. Still no green? No. The lap times are coming down. Jesus, the Zolini performance is just out of this world. They got 400 on us right at the start of a session. Stupid. We're gonna need to do a lot of work this season to catch up. But it seems that we cement ourselves as a solid podium contester, so, you know. Maybe we won't get them on performance. Maybe regularity is where the money's at. My first playthrough, both Azzolini drivers died in their first season. That kind of changed the picture a bit. Okay, yep, we're gonna need to come out on softs now. Ugh. Come on! Oh, that is... Nah, it's not softs. No. One more round, I think. And I'll just throw them on softs at the very end. Just may as well, you know, throw everything we have at it and see what sticks. You're in the zone, loop, green sectors? Nope. Oh, Mark is improving already. Okay. I mean, as long as they don't bin it and get themselves injured even. Goes from a triple goal, but not quite. Okay, 122 lap times. We need to time it to perfection. Gonna send them slightly early because I'm not the only one with this idea. Yep. Come on, overtake P17. Oh, what the hell? well, we got bogged down. Luke got robbed of his final flyer. Oh, but Boa. Boa is green in the first sector. Green in second. Is this going to be a first row on the grid? Nah, by 3.5 tenths. We improved, but just not enough. And Luke got robbed of his last attempt by being bogged down by back markers right at the... Well, Luke has his work cut out for him, doesn't he? I mean, it's not about qualifier if we compare to last season, but performance-wise, we could have been... Yeah, Loop has underperformed, but that's kind of on me. It is a dry race. Okay. All right. Morton is a quali master. That's why. Okay. Well. Do we go hards, medium hards, hards mediums? Do we think there's going to be a lot of crashing? No. I mean, the track is not accident prone. It's just deadly when there are accidents, but... I think we're going to go with a two-stopper this time. The laps are very quick, and we have the best pit crew on the grid. I think we're going to try the two-stopper. Like medium softs, and... Yeah, is it worth it on this track? There are so few corners. Doesn't shred the tires like others do. I'm going to start on mediums, and we'll see what we do as the race progresses. All right. 5 lights are on. Lights out, and away we go! And instantly Luke can't focus, and Bauer drops to P8. Why do my drivers... Sorry, P14. And back up to P10. I can't comment fast enough, but why do my drivers always have such a terrible start? Okay, so overall, that sucked. Badly. Okay, chill. Whoa. E7, P9 after a lap and a half is, bad. And it seems that a lot of the top runners went with hards, except Larousse on softs. Yeah, it seems it's a one-stopper for this one. I can see the appeal. Okay, P6, P7. We're catching up on Ryan in P5. Jesus, Larousse and Morton are flying. We may need to do a little bit of tire conservation on this one, so I think I'm going to apply the same strat as I did last race. Which is, if they're not in the zone on the lap, like Loopies right now, I'm going to tell them to chill. To make these mediums last teens a bit longer, and don't fight if both. Yeah. Okay, you don't need to tell him it might dust. He let you through. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Alright. Yeah, it seems this is our pace. Which is dreadful. Did the first round of the season give me a false impression on our... Okay, Boa needs to make a move on Ryan. He's on hards. We need to not stay bogged down. We can't stay stuck behind a... loop. Come on. Blue stop for Villalba. That ain't happening. And Boa can't focus. Okay, chill. Wow, this is not going well. And we are on better tires too. The only ones on mediums. I mean, they're going hard mediums probably. We're going medium hards, so... But we simply do not have the pace. So let Luke go if he wants to. It's faster right now. Yeah. You're under team orders. The only overtaking you're doing is between each other, and that's because we're telling you to. Stop being all like, oh yeah, I'm the best. Will hards last 30 laps? That's a stretch. Okay, Loop, overtake Woods. You don't really have a tire advantage anymore, but in the slipstream on this very long straight, yes. Very good. Very good. Well, you should be. Well, you should be ahead of Ryan, really, but... I mean, at least we're way clear of P8. So, you know. And Larousse is stopped from softs. Is going soft, hard, soft? An odd one. Maybe soft, hard, mediums? Yeah, we're gonna extend as much as we can. Okay. You're in the zone. Okay, well, through that extending thing. Push. And Bauer, you're gonna conserve your tires a bit. Tires are giving out soon. Can you pit? Yeah, you will. You will. Just... Oh, you're in the zone again. Okay. We're gonna box you now. Yeah. 27. We can do 27 laps on these ones. Gonna try to offset our pits by 1 lap. Leave Bauer a bit longer on track. In no man's land right now. He's already gonna get lapped. Jesus. Yes, your tires are giving up soon. Okay, Luke is out in P6. Just ahead of Cillier, Laframboise, who have yet to pit, and Ryan on the mediums. We'll go to the end like that, I'm sure. Bauer, you really did a good job on nursing these tires. And you're gonna come out in P9. Well, P10, so... Okay, well, they're all gonna pit, but... P12. We can't have you stay bogged down behind a very much slower car of Kukkonen. Oh, you overtook on your own. Oh, well done. Okay, Luke is 6 seconds off the road from Larousse, but Morton is pitting and Larousse will have to as well. I think that's going to be an overtake. Yes, it is. Now we're 6 seconds behind Larousse, who has yet to pit. So we are P3 right now, on track. Well, virtually. Bauer, however... Oof. Oof. On focus. Okay. On focus either. Jesus. Can you push fuel till the end? Yes, you can. Alright. We're in the zone. Push, 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 push. Yeah, you're not making it on full power, but... How are you in the zone? Push, push. And now we play the tie game. This is going to be as riveting as 2025 Monaco or something. Okay, take it slightly easy. And you can full push on fuel. Yes. You will have to wait a bit before being able to do that. On focus. Keep the tires alive then. Okay, guys, focus please. You're still racing, you know, very fast cars around a very fast track. Surrounded by trees, apparently. On focus again. Ooh. Well, the Zolinis are very happy about that, because they haven't pitted. And they're getting a free pit stop. Maybe Morton will box as well, and Ryan. But I think we stay on track. I don't think we box. Because even if we box for mediums, they're not going to the end. 17 laps is barely enough for mediums. I think we stay on track. Yeah, it's probably what we do. How long did these last? These lasted 17 laps, didn't they? Can we make up all that time, the pit stop time in 17 laps? That would be a second a lap or so on mediums compared to the hards. And oh, we definitely had that. Okay, I'm gonna stay on track with Loop, who has a very good track position. Bauer has a lot of space behind, so I'm gonna make a gamble with Bauer and just go mediums. But I will do that next lap so that they last a bit longer. And we'll see. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. Bauer will pit for mediums, and Loop will stay on track on his odds. Uh-oh, I may have overdone it. I was not paying attention. Well, let's hope that doesn't ruin Bauer's race. Yep, he's boxing right at the end of the flag. And losing P8 because of that. I feel dumb now. Sorry. Oops. Well, Bauer, you've got your work cut out for you. Woods stayed on track, and so did Morton. Surprising. And Loop is now P3 thanks to Laroux's stop. Now we're gonna have to be very nice on these hards. Unless we got another, red flag. That case. Well, in that case, we'll see. Okay, so Bauer overtook for P8 already. Took Pellegrini on old hards. And now you've got, yeah, 40-something seconds. No, 11 seconds to catch up on Morton. And Woods is going to have to pit. Okay, so we may be onto something here. But right now, I don't have much orders to tell them. Just drive and be quick about it. But full push and fuel until the end. On tires, I mean, we got lapped. So, yeah, we barely gonna make it. Like the tires are gonna be quite dead at the end, but that's what we want. Loop, do we want you to push? Yes. Because you got P4 behind you. Larousse is quick and on fresher tires. If we want to keep this podium, this is the way to go. In the zone again. Okay. I don't think pushing does much on this track, to be fair. There are so few corners. You're just flat out 90% of the time. Okay, Bauer is now 8 seconds off of Morton. I don't think Bauer is catching Morton. Even with a little pit stop error, I don't think that would have changed much in the grand scheme of things. It looks like this is going to be our final ranking, but you never know, something may happen. I'm gonna watch the deltas. It seems pretty stable. Okay, both of you can't focus. Wonderful. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Well, that's... It seems Paul Woods was trying to catch Bauer a bit too hastily. And this is bad. And we've got a red flag. What? Okay. Well, at least we're going to be able to fix the car. Is it going to be a one-lap shootout? Oh god, we did not need a one-lap shootout. Seeing how terribly we do on restarts, Oh, well, let's hope Paul Woods is gonna make it out of it. And it's not career-ending by fault of being dead. Yep, 3 laps. Okay, race on. They put mediums. Why are we still 1 lap behind? Why did you get overtaken like a... Okay, that's good for Bauer. Well, we made a position. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there's lap cars. Okay, so there's like... What the hell, game? Okay, so only Loop and Larousse are in for P3. And for P5, it's only Ryan, Bauer, and Morton and Laframboise. Okay, this is... interesting. Alright. Well, Bauer can cover Loop. But Bauer cannot overtake P5, who is ahead of P3. But P4 is... Oh, what the... Just full push until the end, and don't bin it in the last straight. This is... this is bizarre. Okay. Yes, Bauer, overtake Ryan. Bauer, come on. In Parabolica. Well, that's another podium for Loop and a P6 for Bauer. Okay, we're gonna know about Wood's fate. 1 race before he's back. He's fine. He just broke a leg or something. Oof. That's a shame, but reassuring. The Izzolini were absolutely untouchable. Just, they're fine. And a bit of a disappointing result for Bauer. I mean, I did mock up on the bits, but at the end it was on pace in the last couple laps. Very weird race at the end here, but more champagne for Team Knight. 2 podiums in 2 races for the 2nd season in 1971. That ain't bad. Wayland did take quite a few points here. And we did golden tune one of the engines, so that $12 reduce for this race. And Larousse overtook Bauer in the standings. We may have a bit of a French rivalry here between Loop and Larousse. Paul Woods, however, is gonna drop by missing, well, not getting any points on this race and missing the next one. So, I mean, good for us. Ryan is just behind. Yeah, Bauer kind of did not perform that well in this one. Paul Woods is going to be replaced by Chris Hamilton. Any resemblance with real-life drivers is purely fortuitous. Next up is going to be Tortured... This is Tortured Spain. This is Tortured Barcelona, Catalunya. It's like Barcelona if it had way too many chicanes and S's. And it's narrow, which means overtaking is going to be annoying, which is good for us because we suck at this. Alright, thank you very much everybody for being here. I hope the sound was better for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.